As April Saturdays go, this is about as good as you're going to get. Temperatures in the upper 50s, low 60s, no threat of rain. Let's play two in the Crossroads League at an MU ballpark and on the ISC Sports Network. It is Bethel and Marian, a Marian team that frankly has their best ball club in a long time here in the northwest side of Indianapolis. Alongside Chris Walker, my name is Greg Rakestraw. Thank you so much for joining us. And Chris, I know you're connected to the coaching staff, a couple of the key players here. Obviously, you and I have seen this team over the last 2 or 3 seasons at 27-11 and 20-6 in second in the Crossroads League. This is some rarefied air that Marian's not been in baseball for some time.
Yeah, this Marian team is really hitting it well, hitting about 320 clip as a team, and they pitch it well. So that equals a lot of wins, so they're playing really good baseball right now.
The young man that is on the mound today is Seth Hogue, and again, frankly, this has been a team that's been blessed with 4 pretty steady starters. And if you're not familiar with Crossroads League baseball, you play 4 league games every weekend, so Division I level, you can have 3 starters you play with. Here you have 4. Seth is 5-2 on the season, getting his 9th start. Does have a complete game. Has thrown 41 2/3 innings pitched. His ERA is 4.1. He has walked 17. He has struck out 40. And opposing batters are batting .222 against him on the season. Defensive alignment behind him, Rader, Pacina, and Penarski in the outfield. Corona, Coffey, Bender, and Bale in the infield. Freshman Ty Jarvis is his catcher. Ready to lead things off here for Bethel University is Adam Walters, batting .290 on the season. Bethel took game 1 yesterday, and Marian responded by winning game number 2. Fastball in for a strike, and we are underway at 104 here locally.
Fastball had good pop on it right there.
That one tails out of the zone, 1-1 the count. Walters appearing in his 33rd game, so he has played in every one so far this year. Swing and a miss, and Hogue has been living on that outside corner. Count at 1-2. Hogue played at University High School. Played for Chris Estep. Sons Dawson played here for many years. Chris does a wonderful job at University. Swing and a miss, and there is quickly 1 down.
Yeah, Walters was behind the fastballs that he took passes at, so Hogue is showing a really good fastball with some good life to it.
Elijah Gaines will come to the plate. You see Walters behind the fastball. Elijah's from Orleans, Indiana. Played at Oakland City, who has a really good team this year at the NAIA level, and Hogue is keeping it real simple.
Throwing strikes?
Here's the one. Do something with it. 0-1 the count. Ground ball foul. In the way the Crossroads League works, 10 members, all 10 institutions field baseball teams. You have 9 consecutive weekends of baseball. You have one weekend that's a split where you play 2 at home and 2 on the road. Ground ball. Over to the shortstop. Fields and fires. Bale at 6'7" provides a rather tall target for Coffee to hit, and there's 2 down. So Trey Delp to the plate. Delp, the right fielder in today's game for Bethel. Trey is a freshman from Plymouth. Delp, the leading hitter as a freshman, batting .309 this season. Does have 3 doubles as well. And that misses.
It's a really good spot to miss there. Right under the strike zone.
Shortstop, ranging over. Delp hustling down the line. Shortstop just couldn't get it out of his hand. That'll be an error.
It's a tough play. The shortstop is going to have to try to round that a little bit and throw it on a run. But Coffee just could not quite get it out of his glove to make the throw.
Coming to the plate, number 26, Angel Alicia.
So Angel Alicia to the plate. Angel batting .275 on the campaign. 16 runs batted in. Does have a home run. Angel, a sophomore from Puerto Rico.
Good pitch.
Curveball. Just didn't stay in the zone. 1-0 the count. You do see the pitch clock now being featured here, so it's come to this level as well to keep the game moving at a more brisk pace. This one, liner, soft one. Shortstop, couldn't make the play at second, but he fires over to first, and the inning is over. Hogue impressive in the first 4 batters he faces. The Marian Knights will come to bat when we come back on the ISC Sports Network.
This is the Pepsi for America's best barbecue. Worthy of 100-mile detours and 1,000 likes. Looks good. This is the Pepsi for mopping, dipping, and dousing. Whatever you're craving, this is the Pepsi for you. This is the Pepsi for serious fans and serious eats. This is the Pepsi for Sundays at the ballpark and days off at your favorite pizza joint. Right, Aaron?
Best slice in New York.
Whatever you're craving, this is the Pepsi for you.
Marian has been tearing the cover off of the baseball. Chris cited their team batting average of .319 coming into the year. Coffee, the shortstop, batting .371. Bender batting .357. Then it's freshman River Pacina, who has 15 home runs, 15 stolen bases, and is batting .409. Hector Corona, Zach Bale, both back from last season. Aiden Kerr, a freshman, is the DH. Former Ron County Royal Johnny Rader is the shortstop. Ty Jarvis, freshman from Brownsburg, is the catcher. And Nathan Panarski, veteran on this team, is a number 9 hitter as the starting right fielder. The gentleman they will be facing in today's contest is Lucas Nowaki. Nowaki on the season is 1-6 on the mound. Nowaki with a .878 ERA. This is his 8th start of the year. All of his appearances have been as a starting pitcher. He has gone 26 2/3 innings. He's allowed 26 earned runs. He has walked 20, and he has struck out 23 on the season. Dylan Walters Delp in the outfield. Samini, Stout, Alicia in the infield. Thorne behind home plate. Gaines is the second baseman, slipped over him inadvertently. And Thorne is behind the dish for today's contest. So here's Coffee. Coffee from Decatur Central. and played at IU Kokomo before making his way to Marian. And for a strike, top of the zone. And that was not I don't think that was a swing. I think that was a cold strike. Counted 0-1.
I don't think the Marian dugout liked that call.
Well, he threw him the same pitch and
That's
gave him
right.
the same call, so now you know where the top of the zone is, 0-2.
There you go.
And I can tell you from my perspective, that's a strike. Then again, I am known to like him high, wide, and handsome. Kind of keeps the game moving that way.
Good pitch.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, I cited Eric Gregg's strike zone for Lavon Hernandez in a conversation the other day. So let's approach this. Keep things moving, shall we?
How about
Sometimes I make just a reference just to make Chris laugh on the air like that one right there. One down.
not quite as wide as Eric Gregg's strike zone?
Oh, no. 3 cheeseburgers wide. Let's go. Here's Tate Bender. Bender, a freshman from Lima, Ohio. This is a pretty young Marian roster they have put together.
Really is. Oh, that ball
Turns
smoked.
on this one. Right fielder tracking it. No wind to help today, so any power, and this Marian team has shown a lot of it. But it's going to be all of your own doing today. There's barely a breath of wind right now. 6 miles an hour, kind of pushing across the field towards left. And there's 2 down.
I wonder if Bender got that off the end of the bat a little bit, because when that left the bat, I thought it had a chance, but man, that ball wasn't close.
Here's River Pacina, freshman from Penn High School, a perennial power in Indiana high school baseball. Of course, the folks from Bethel need no introduction to Penn, with it literally being down the street.
This kid has been unbelievable this season. I think he's 2 homers off the Marian record.
It's in for a strike. Already 15 home runs, 59 runs batted in through 37 games. He's been in the starting lineup every game but one. Turns on this one. Left fielder, or center fielder rather, drifting back. Park should hold it. He makes it step or 2 in front of the warning track. A couple of long outs, but outs they were. And through 1, we are scoreless in this first half of 2. You're watching Marian Baseball on the ISC Sports Network.
Marian University is like a home to me.
Campus is where I made friends that I know will last a lifetime.
Academics, sports, or arts, Marian's got something for you.
Plus, downtown Indy is just 10 minutes away from campus.
I'm a huge sports fan. Living in Indy, I've got the Knights, the Colts, and the Pacers.
Applying was so fast and easy.
I went to Marian for the education, but what I took away was the experience.
Marian University offers an exceptional education and an unforgettable experience. Apply today for full scholarship consideration at marian.edu.
I want to thank our tremendous ISC Sports Network crew. Thank you to Jordan Shue, Sean Walker, David Kahn, Aaron Van Wolde, Daryl Tibbs, Eldon Wheeler, and Dennis Glover. A lot of the folks that behind the scenes produce Indianapolis Indians baseball working today's game. Indians are playing tonight. I believe they've got the Louisville Bats in town for games tonight and tomorrow night. Our focus is about 3 miles north of where the Indians play, or about a mile and a half north of where they used to play, to give you some ideas to the geography of Marian University. It'd be a short trip to the old Busch Stadium on 16th Street from here. It's got to cross the White River.
I have never been to the Busch Stadium.
This is what you missed out growing up on the south side of Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, if you wanted to go to your old venerable ballpark, you'd go to Comiskey back in the day.
That's right.
Built in 1910. That Busch Stadium was built in 1931.
Wow.
That the Indianapolis Indians played in until July of 96.
Gotcha.
So 5, 6, and 7 coming up this time through. Stout, Samini, and Dillon. First pitch hidden. Line drive, and these fellas are playing like they are renting the facility. One down.
Yes, they are. That ball was hit really well by Stout. Hit it right on the nose, but right to Messina in center field.
Here is Anthony Samini. Samini is a freshman from Westfield. High and in tight. The first game is a 9-inning game. We do have a run rule after 7 if it gets to there. That darts in for a strike. Second game is a 7-inning game and no run rule in that one. So we'll play a minimum of 7 in both games today.
Good pitch.
Frankly, this Marian team, as that curves in, and I'll concur with my partner's thoughts on the delivery, 1 and 2. Marian's had some run rule games at times this year because the offense has been that lively, the pitching's been that solid. Fouled back, and I had it all the way.
Hogue is really just pounding the strike zone. With both pitches, hasn't thrown very many breaking balls, but the ones he's thrown have been really good. But the fastball has been money.
This one turned and foul.
Yep.
Samini on the season, batting .271.
That one had home run distance to it. Just a little bit out in front.
Samini's hit 2 of those. He should have gone to 12 runs batted in. Samini went fishing. He'll have to throw to first base. Will they tag him? Well, just to make sure. Throw it on down to first base. Second strikeout, and frankly, it's the first time that Hogue has felt the need to go to the changeup in an at-bat today.
What was interesting about that last play, that sequence, you talked about earlier how these guys were playing like they're renting the facility. Hogue started his delivery. His left fielder wasn't even back in position yet from chasing after that foul ball. So I'm glad that ball was not hit to him. That would have been an adventure.
So here's Andrew Dillon. He is the left fielder. Bale won't have to make a play on that as that one rolls into foul territory. Bale, one of the returnees from last year's Marian squad. Dillon, a senior from Wabash High School. That's a late break to it. Counted 0-2. Dillon batting .301. Does not have a home run. 8 runs batted in this season. One of 2 everyday players batting north of 300, but most of the starting lineup hitting .270 or higher. That tails away 2-2 the count. In games 3 and 4 of the series, and it's amazing how it flies by. This is the 7th of 9 conference weekends.
It truly is, man. Season's almost over. It's crazy.
This one sprayed foul. Finals week is 2 weeks away at Marian, which is early for your semester, but frankly, good for your postseason / conference tournament, because the conference tournament basically starts kind of April 30th or so.
It just stinks, Greg, because, heck, the weather's just getting good and their season's going to be over.
This one lined foul. I think in the way that it works, and frankly, this has been a change over the last few years, and I love what they have done with this. Used to be some Tuesday doubleheaders and Thursday doubleheaders and Friday and Saturday, and now it is much more, hey, last 9 weekends of the year are going to be the league doubleheaders. You can schedule midweek non-conference if you need, which is what is done at other levels of the game.
Of course.
Liner past the third baseman in Corona. Good piece of 2-strike hitting by Dillon. And for the 2nd inning in a row, there's a 2-out base runner for Bethel. First base hit of the game for the Pilots.
I saw Andrew Dillon just kind of lay back on a breaking ball and just pound it right over the third baseman's head, gets himself a 2-strike knock, and now he got a base runner with 2 outs.
Mateo Falsetti Nadu, the next batter. He's the DH today. This is his 11th game of the season. He is 4 for 16. 2 runs batted in.
Good pitch.
Bell-tie fastball that had some giddy up behind it.
Yeah, Hogue's got a quick arm. Kind of delivers back, and that arm speeds through the zone. It got some pop. The fastball's really live.
And brushes him back a little bit. Mateo, a freshman from Toronto.
Good glove side fastball there. Backed Falsetti Nato off the plate a little bit.
Runner goes. Batter swings.
Good pitch to run on.
Throw down. Good snap tag applied. It could not get him in time. Stolen base, and Dillon is in scoring position.
Tell you what, that's some really good hands by Coffey, the shortstop, to pick that ball and slap that tag down, because as the play was developing, I didn't think they had a chance at throwing him out. And I tell you what, if the base runner, if Dillon didn't do that swim move, he would have been out. Great pitch.
Frankly, does not matter, because that is the end of the inning Of the 6 out that Hogue has had so far, 3 of them have been by way of the K. Scoreless through 1.5 at Indianapolis. You're watching Crossroads League Baseball on the ISC Sports Network.
When you have back or neck pain, you'll try anything for relief. Anything.
Whoa! Honey?
Honey, it was mustard seed.
For real options, get your back in front of the spine experts at Ortho Indy. Ortho Indy Spine. This is your way back.
All right.
Back at Marian University, beginning of a very busy stretch for us here at Marian ISC. We got softball here on Tuesday, a doubleheader against Grace. We got lacrosse next Saturday. Then the following week, softball Monday, baseball here Thursday, Friday. Week after that, the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference lacrosse tournament. I think it's 2 matches in that one. As always, thanks to our man Mitch Huppert, having us here representing Marian University. Nowacki on for his 2nd inning of work. He got about 750 feet of fly ball out to end the bottom half of the first. He'll face 4, 5, and 6 for Marian coming up this time through. Today's game presented in part by our friends at AAA Roofing. When it rains, it pours, so trust the pros at AAA Roofing. That's who we call. Special thanks to AAA Roofing for their support of Marian Athletics. So it is Hector Corona that steps to the plate. Hector batting .303 on the season. He has had his name in the lineup every day. He and Braden Coffey both have that honor so far this year. Corona, 7 home runs and 42 runs batted in. And first pitch fouled back. Corona, a sophomore from Plainfield, Illinois. Plainfield Central High School. And this is where my partner talks about Plainfield in 3, 2, 1.
I love it. It's a great area, great baseball area. It's an area where I'm from, so know that area very well.
Slow bending curveball that Corona couldn't pull the trigger on, in for a strike, 0-2.
Many years ago had a terrible tornado in Plainfield, Illinois. Remember it like yesterday.
Count at 1-2. And Corona back for a 2nd season with the Marian program. And the year by having 7 hits in his first 3 games, did Hector?
Ouch.
Is that
Ouch.
bat? Yeah, I'm going to say hand or bat. I'm going to say hand, yep. So hit by pitch. Let's take a look here. Just couldn't get out of the way. So first run of the game for Marian on the hard way. Here's Zach Bale, who was also back from a season ago for Marian.
Hector's down there taking a little extra time. That one stings a little bit.
He's also putting the oven mitts on.
That's right.
Hector 5 stolen bases in 5 tries. Bale has played in about 2/3 of the games this year, batting .289.
I think Bale was hurt early in the year. Came to some games earlier, and he wasn't quite ready yet.
Played just 3 times before the 2nd weekend in March. And that's already a couple of conference weekends in by that point. Turns on this one. Center fielder again. Park's going to hold it. He comes in, and again, you see the difference. We've had a lot of games, frankly, where there's been 20 to 30, if not more, mile-an-hour winds pushing the ball out. Today, it's all of your own accord. And that's another long fly ball out. Nowacki having a Tom Browning-like outing so far, and there's 1 down.
A lot of fly ball out so far.
And Frank, when it's not windy,
it's okay.
That's what you want to do here.
That's right.
It's a big park.
It is. Very spacious in the gaps.
So here's Aiden Kerr.
Good pitch.
Yep. Dove in for a strike. Kerr batting .317 this year, getting his 20th start. 6 home runs and 22 runs batted in for Kerr. He's done some pitching as well, has Kerr. He's the DH today.
Ooh.
Curveball that had Kerr fooled.
Goes fastball hard in for strike one. Nasty breaking ball for strike two. What do you think about here? Go high and tight fastball, go back to the breaking ball.
Elevated fastball.
Yep.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. 2 down.
That sequence is old as the game of baseball right there.
Here's Johnny Rader.
Batting for your Knights, left fielder number 3, Johnny Rader.
Rader, the senior from Roncalli. Batting .294. 4 home runs and 28 runs batted in. Just above the zone.
Ooh, thought he was going to call that.
Marian as a team has hit 69 dingers in 38 games.
Wow. That will work.
Raider off the end of the
That's
bat.
trouble. That's trouble.
Yeah, that one may drop. Center fielder. Nope.
Oh, no,
Hung
there.
up for him just plenty of time. Walters is there, and again, quick work is made of the Knights. We are scoreless through 2 here in Indianapolis. You're watching Crossroads League Baseball on ISC.
Merchants Bank is one of the nation's top performing banks. Take our fixed rate CD, for example. At 4.75% APY, it's a great way to earn a higher interest rate than you do with a traditional savings account. Merchants Bank makes it simple. What you see is what you get. A great rate. No gimmicks, no minimums, no hidden fees. Merchants Bank, one of the nation's top performing banks. Hop on over.
Want to thank our friends at Back 9 Golf and Entertainment. Indy's premier golf experience located in downtown Indianapolis. They're proud to partner with Marian University. Marian students get special discounts every Wednesday. To reserve your experience, visit back9golf.com. See, those are, every minor league ballpark has like the warehouse district, stuff like that, Those are the fancy seats. The dorm across the way in right center field. Trust me, folks, they have shoehorned as much as they can into the campus footprint here on the near northwest side of Indianapolis. 30th and Cold Spring, kind of the intersection to our southeast. As we look towards, we're facing kind of the Butler, Tarkington, Meridian, Kessler area. You kind of went past the tree line. Downtown is off to our right as we're looking northeast, as we should in a baseball field. It's kind of the northern edge of campus you see there from this shot, looking out from past the first base dugout. So 9-1-2, Thorne, Walters, and Gaines.
The top of the third inning, the leadoff batter for Bethel is number 18 catcher, Lucas Thorne.
So Thorne to the plate, senior from Huntington North High School. Hogue yanks that one wide.
Yes, he did.
Thorne getting his 18th appearance of the year. Couldn't find the plate there.
Not a bad miss there, though. It's getting closer and closer to the area he wants. For Thorne, looking for something really good to hit here.
Thorne 5 runs batted in this season. Reaches out and lifts that one. Center field was playing shallow, and Pacina there to make the play. And for a 3rd consecutive inning, Hogue has retired the leadoff batter.
Coming to the plate for Bethel is number 23, Adam Walters.
Here's Walters. Saw a heavy dose of the fastball his first time through.
Yes, he did. Let's see if he can make the adjustment. He was behind the fastballs he swung on his first at-bat. Let's see if he's kind of paid attention to his teammates at-bats and got his timing worked out here. Let's check him out.
Walters from the region, from Shearerville, Indiana. Sprays that one foul. Played at South Suburban College in the Chicagoland area before making his way to Mishawaka. Curveball, a beauty.
So blew the fastballs by him in the first at-bat. Second at-bat, back-to-back breaking balls. Gets 2 strikes.
Comes back with a fastball, and count remains 0-2.
I'm guessing another breaking ball here.
Couple of hops. Shortstop's got it. Made that look easy. Third chance taken care of by the shortstop in Coffey, and there's 2 down. And Hogue has retired the first 2 batters he has faced in the previous 2 innings. Now the third man has reached. We'll see if that trend continues here, as it's Elijah Gaines that comes to the plate.
Really like what I'm seeing out of Coffey at shortstop. I like how he throws a baseball. He's got a really live arm. Good footwork. Good pitch.
Gaines watches that go by for a strike. Gaines getting his 27th appearance of the season. Has 9 runs batted in. Rolls were top of that one, foul 0-2.
Hogue is what I would call an easy strike thrower, man. This looks like he's giving out little effort out there and just really filling the strike zone. That makes your defense very happy.
Hogue has gone at least 6 in each of his last 2 outings, and has cleared 6 innings in 4 of his 8 previous starts. 6 innings of 2-hit baseball against Mount Vernon Nazarene. He last pitched 7 days ago. And tails out of the zone. In fact, other than a weather delay against Goshen, you can set your watch to him pretty much pitching every Saturday for Marian this year.
Super important, man.
Yep.
If your guys are going to post every time out, that really helps you.
8 strikeouts last weekend. Good take by Gaines. And the count has run full at 3-2.
Hogue's got a couple different arm angles he'll come at you with, too. Saw him throw a fastball straight over the top, but he normally stays that 3/4 area. That's over the top.
Strike 3 called. Dotted the outside corner. 4th strikeout first to the backwards K variety. Another goose egg on the board through 2.5. We're scoreless at Marian. You're watching on ISC.
There's something that may surprise you about Marian University. It's not our Catholic faith or our Franciscan values. It's not our 5,000 students or our diversity. It's not Marian's championship athletics or our Indianapolis location. It's that Marian is home to Indiana's only college of osteopathic medicine. Marian, Indy's Catholic University.
Marian Athletics on the ISC Sports Network, presented in part by BSN Sports. Thank you, BSN, the preferred provider of apparel for Marian University Athletics. Greg Rakestraw, Chris Walker with you. Chris, your thoughts through 2.5?
I love the pace we're playing at right now, Greg. This is outstanding.
8, 9, and 1 coming up this time through. Jarvis, Podarski, and then back to the top of the lineup in Coffey.
You know, really been impressed with the pitching thus far. Both of these guys are really throwing a lot of strikes. You know, not a ton of strikeouts, but you're letting your defense work. That's really good baseball.
Mention the fact this is weekend 7 of 9 of conference activity. Marian goes on the road to play Grace next Friday and Saturday. They will host the #1 ranked team in the country to finish out the regular season against Taylor. Taylor has been the dominant baseball program in this league for some time. Chris and I are going to be here for all 4 games of that series.
Can't wait.
April 23rd and 24th. Make sure you join us then. ISCSportsNetwork.com and ISC social media outlets. So here's Jarvis. Jarvis getting his 20th start of the year. Wacky kind of wrapped his wrist around that one. Low, 1-0 the count. Jarvis, 4 home runs and 20 batted in, batting .296 on the season. Two 2-0. Jarvis got 1 game yesterday, went 0 for 3.
And Jarvis is a freshman, correct?
Correct.
It was just invaluable to be able to play as a freshman. especially the position he's playing.
Turns on this one, but as has been the case, Walters has gotten a workout. That is the 4th putout in 8 batters to the plate so far for Marian that have ended in his glove, 1 down.
I think that one got in on the hands, just a little bit of Jarvis. Took a really good swing at it, but it just got in on the handle a little bit too much.
Here's Penarski, batting .265, 1 home run and 15 runs batted in. Penarski, a junior from Goshen. Just a bit outside.
It's a really good spot there by Nowacki. Don't think you can go wrong if you stay there.
Penarski, kind of that prototypical 9-hitter, almost a second leadoff man for you. Has 13 stolen bases on the season. His job is simply get on for the top half of the lineup.
And Greg, if I'm not mistaken, I think we saw him hit leadoff and 9 some last year as well.
Correct. Was taken at 2-0. Pitcher's pitch. That's in for a strike, 2-1. Penarski 13 steals, Pacina 15, Coffey 12. It's Coffey that is due up next. So it has been a Marian team that's not been shy about taking extra bases. Stitch count for Penarski as that one goes by 3-1 the count.
You got to love a team that hits for power and runs the bases. Again, then you look up, and that's why they have so many wins, right? That's why they've been so dominant.
Ball 4. So first walk issued by either side. Nowacki's been really good. He's gotten through the first 9 hitters without giving up a hit. He's walked 1 and hit 1.
Problem is, you don't want to walk the 9-hitter to get back to the top, because this is when these guys do damage.
Correct. Here's Coffey. Struck out his first time through. Penarski's going. Coffey's taken. Throw down, not in time, and first chance we've seen Marian to be active on the base paths, and Penarski has a relatively easy steal of second.
Tell you what, Penarski didn't hesitate at all. He had a big lead, and he took off right away. He knew what his mission was. And now to be in scoring position with the top of the order up, man, that is a recipe for success for the Marian Knights.
And Coffey second on the team in home runs with 11. Has 31 runs batted in. Ground ball, shortstop, couldn't make the play. Penarski will be waved home, and Marian's on the board. Well, shortstop was thinking about, I think, trying to throw in front of Penarski and then just didn't grab the ball.
So, Greg, you're thinking along the same lines I'm thinking. So, obviously, the play works, so it's successful. But I'm not sure that's the greatest base running play by Penarski because, again, if the shortstop Stout fields that ball, his only play is at third base, and you can't afford to get thrown out there. So you may need to let that one go through before you commit there.
And it's all starting to go awry here for Bethel as then the pickoff play gets away. And we'll go all the way to third, Will Coffey. A couple of errors now for Bethel.
And again, it's just the wrong spot in the lineup to kind of unravel a little bit.
And the margins against this Marian team are pretty fine. Credit Bethel. They got one yesterday and come from behind fashion. And this one lifted. That should be able to tag the runner. Left fielder coming in, lines it up. Coffey going to give it a try. Throw coming in and not in time. Successful sacrifice. Bender gets the RBI, and it's 2-0 Knights.
Good piece of hitting there by Tate Bender. Just gets the ball up in the air, gets it deep enough to get himself a sacrifice fly RBI.
Second run of the inning. And make it 2-0 Marian. So here comes Pacina. Pacina, fly ball to deep center field his last time up. Big over the top curveball misses.
Just sailed off the plate a little bit there.
Frank, with nobody on, you can be a little choosy here to Pacina.
Yes.
2-0. And Corona's swinging it pretty well. He's due up next, but no one for Marian is hitting the ball the way Pacina is right now.
Yikes.
Kind of like that.
Is he going to try to stretch this to 2?
Pacina makes the turn. Pacina is going to go for it. And got him.
Oh.
Well, Marian certainly was aggressive in the inning, and unfortunately leads to running into the third out of the inning. However, Knights score twice, and we are quickly through 3 in Indianapolis. 2-0 in favor of Marian. You're watching on the ISC Sports Network.
Well played.
What a beautiful day on campus.
Yeah.
Chance to kind of give you a virtual tour of campus.
Looks a little bit like Augusta there, man. Look at that.
So my partner is focused on the music that's on the background. And yes, it is Masters weekend. Hello, friends.
Yes.
Every announcer has a golf voice in them, without fail. You ever been down to Augusta?
I have not.
Okay, so I have been. I've been fortunate enough. I went to a practice rounds in both 02 and 03.
Okay.
And here's what I tell people. First of all, even as beautiful as it is on television, doesn't do it justice.
Which is insane.
There is not a speck of dirt that is ever out of place at Augusta National, or frankly, Marian University, as you see from the shot you're getting right here. And even as hilly as it looks on TV, it's even hillier.
Wow.
So I guess you know our buddy Sean Martin, well-known kind of basketball coach, basketball aficionado in the Lafayette area. Sean got to go, was down there for practice round Tuesday or Wednesday, and posted on Facebook the day after, goes, I am sore in places I didn't know I had places. So it's kind of hilly down there, isn't it, buddy? 3, 4, and 5 coming up this time through for Bethel.
Sore in places I didn't know I had places. I like it.
Delp, Alicia. Delp, ground ball. Third baseman, nothing to do about that.
Nope.
Trampoline ball that hit the seam and bounced over Corona. That was usually reserved for my partner. I used to work Colt World Series games at the old Loeb Stadium. Delp reaches for a second consecutive plate appearance.
Put your mouthpiece in if you're an infielder.
Yeah. Nothing you can do about that.
Nothing.
So leadoff man is aboard for the first time for Bethel. The tying run comes to the plate in Alicia. Foul ball. Alicia, ground ball to shortstop his last time up. Alicia, 16 runs batted in. This is his 22nd game of the season. Does have a home run.
Good pitch.
Right down Meridian for strike number 2. No chase from Angel.
See Coffee and Bender pitch in the middle, expecting the ground ball to turn 2. Pacina's pretty shallow. Actually, Pacina and Penarski are both fairly shallow.
Strike 3 called. Second time in 3 batters that Hogue has absolutely located the outside corner of the plate, and there's one away.
Tell you what, man, if Seth Hogue's going to be your number 3 starter, you are going to have a good record, because I've been really impressed with how he's filled the zone today. In for a strike, and guess what? If you start the game in the zone,
You're kind of organically allowed to grow that zone a little bit as the game goes on. You get rewarded for that.
I agree, and I like it. I think it's right.
Stout shows bunt. May have been a take all the way, 1-1 the count. Stout smoked it, but directly at Pacina in center field his previous time up.
I'm really shocked at how shallow the outfielders are playing right now, Greg. I mean, there's a lot of room behind them. I mean, if you can get a ball over their head, it may get you an extra base, right? I mean, that's how you turn doubles into triples.
Ground ball.
Oh.
Again, that one gobbles up the shortstop and has nowhere to go. For Benton Central, Bison and Stout. Reaches. And tying runners are both on board.
See, I don't know how that's going to get ruled. It'll probably get ruled an error, but I'm telling you, that is a tough, tough play. Because if you can't get in front of that, to try to backhand that ball when it jumps up at you is almost impossible.
That'll go as a base hit. There's Samini.
Anthony Samini.
See if Stout can get, let's see if Hogue can get himself another ground ball to get out of this inning.
Samini struck out his last time up.
Good pitch.
In for a strike.
Been a lot of strike ones today for Seth Hogue.
Kind of 1-1.
Here's Samini. I'd be looking for a fastball on the outside part of the plate here, something I can drive right in that 4-hole. He jammed him.
That is a fair ball.
It's tough.
Catcher up to make the play. Turns into, in fact, a swing and bunt. And there's 2 down.
I tell you, that's not an easy play there by Jarvis, jumping out there, and you see him kind of field, and he kind of threw it off balance a little bit. I think he may have got his cleat stuck in the ground, kind of a false step, but it was a nice play for them to get the out there.
Well, you're going from the dirt to this time of year some pretty lush grass out there.
True.
Here's Dillon, who singled his last time up. He does. There we got ourselves a tie game. Pitcher knocked it down. Second baseman couldn't grab it in time. I don't think he makes the play at first if he doesn't. 3 base hits in the inning lead to a Bethel run for the first time in game number 3 of the series.
I tell you what Seth Hogue did there, though, was keep this game from being tied, because if that ball gets by him, I think it's up the middle, and then that second runner scores and make the game 2-2.
This is similar to what Bethel did yesterday in game number 1. Just kept getting guys in the base paths.
Yep.
Falsetti Nadeau now to the plate. He also struck out as well. A couple of tough hops in the infield, then a comebacker. Runner goes. They will throw through, and that's the inning. Trying to get a runner in scoring position, but both teams have just ended their last inning having a player thrown out at second base. Bethel slices the lead in half. It's now 2-1 Marian through 3.5. You're watching Crossroads League Baseball on ISC.
We jumped in immediately. We take a intro to engineering course.
And they sit there and tell you, we're not going to push you through every single prereq your first 2 years. We're going to let you get hands-on work with engineering right away, because 2 years of a prereq, that's boring.
There's companies always asking for students with shop experience. And the dean will email me and say, hey, they're looking for a guy just like you, which is awesome that the dean knows who a guy like me is.
This game is moving at a pace that might allow me to stop at Hoagies and Hops after the game. Hoagies and Hops have been serving Pennsylvania-style hoagies and cheesesteaks in Indianapolis since 2015. Located 6 minutes from the Marian campus at 42nd and Boulevard. Hoagies and Hops is proud to partner with Marian University Athletics. They provide a 15% discount for all fans. To show your game day ticket or a Marian ID card for hours, menu, and location, visit hoagiesandhops.com. Query and Schultz of the ISC Sports Network. Filmed every Tuesday at Hoagies and Hops, which means there is a standing lunch date with our crew every Tuesday at 11 a.m. at Hokies and Hops at 42nd and Boulevard.
That's the way to do it. No, Greg, that inning, we were talking about it a little bit off air really quick, and that inning ended with that 1st and 3rd situation where Dylan gets thrown out at second base. And everyone teaches it differently, but I'm a firm believer in that situation, 1st and 3rd. As a base runner at first base, you take your lead off and you steal just like normal, straight steal. But if you see that ball's going to beat you or if its play's going to be close, just stop, shut it down, and get in a rundown and try to get that runner to score. It makes no sense there to be thrown out at second and leave that runner at third base there.
So Hector Corona will step to the plate. He was hit by a pitch in his previous plate appearance. Wind shifting a bit and blowing in currently. It's in for a strike. Let's talk about Milwaukee, who came in with a pretty sizable ERA. He has looked really good so far today.
Yes, he has.
Came in at 1-6 on the season. Just misses there. Corona had hits in both halves of the doubleheader yesterday.
I think one was a home run yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct in game number 1, with 3 for 7 for the day in total. And has a base knock here. He has been the leadoff batter twice, and he has reached both times.
Yeah, Hector just hooks the ball through the 4-hole there for a nice solid base hit.
So Zach Bale to the plate. Zach from Tampa, Florida. Played at South Alabama. Spent a little time playing at the junior college level. Now a redshirt senior here at Marian.
Love to hear the story on how a kid from Tampa, Florida ends up in Indianapolis, Indiana playing baseball.
Clearly, he thought the weather in November through March was too nice. For the young man that is a graduate of Niceville High School.
Good pitch. Woo. Well, I guess it's a strike for most humans, but when you're 6'7", I guess that's low.
Correct. Taken all the way, misses high, ball 4. Second walk in as many innings issued by Nowacki. There's folks kind of hanging around the bullpen. Nobody really throwing just yet, but again, it sneaks up on you sometimes. It's already the bottom of the 4th.
It does.
He's kind of averaged 3 or 4 innings an outing, so just the 14th batter he's faced. Here's Kerr.
You know, as you talked about in the open, man, it's tough when you're playing 4 games in a row. You got to get some length from your starters.
Foul tip back in the mid. Kerr from Perry Meridian High School. They have a brand new baseball facility they share with Southport, being in the same school district. Those two playing a game next Friday to kind of showcase that facility. Brand new softball for those two schools as well.
Sounds like that's going to have a good fan base at that one.
If I remember right, it's at one of the elementary schools. It's kind of on the Southport side of Perry Township.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. It's been a few years since I lived down there, so I'm trying to think of the elementary school which kind of hosts that facility. But misses off the corner, 2-1 the count. Perry Meridian is the west half of Perry Township.
Okay.
Southport is the east half of Perry Township on the south side of Indianapolis.
Southport, the home of one of the best baseball players I've seen at Purdue over the last 25 years, Mr. Cameron Perkins. I was impressed with him from the first day I saw him.
That's impressive as well.
That
Kerr
ball's crushed.
smacks that one. Left fielder looks up, and that is against the base of the wall. 1 run will score. Bale stops at third base. It is a 1 hop to the wall double, and Marian's lead is quickly back to 2.
That ball is just mashed there by Aiden Curry. He got himself a fastball in, and he turned on it. And again, I don't know how that ball didn't leave, but really good piece of hitting.
Kerr picks up his 23rd run batted in this season. That is his 6th double in his 26th game. In the infield coming in here. Over the top curveball in for a strike. Raider a fly ball to center. And that would serve him quite well again here. Already one sacrifice fly in the game for the night.
Well, bringing your infield in here now, if you're Bethel, tells me what you think of Seth Hogue today.
Late decision to swing and fouls that one back. Counted 0-2. Raider played in one of the 2 games yesterday. Good job by Thorne to stay in front of that. Count at 1-2. Raider had a 2-hit game earlier this week on Wednesday. Marian's doing a good job of scheduling kind of the other really good teams in the Midwest from a non-con standpoint. Played IU Southeast, lost in a slugfest on Wednesday afternoon. Ground ball. Perfectly played by Bethel. Everybody stays put. No need to force the issue with nobody out. Raider retired 6-3, 1 down.
Nice job there by Stout, staying down, doesn't let that ball get by him, gets you out at first base. Now if you're Ty Jarvis, it's a really good time to hit as a hitter. But what you're looking for early in the count here is something, a ball between maybe your belt buckle and your chest, something you can get in the air, get it to the outfield. You don't have to hit it hard necessarily, but if you can get something up, at least you'll be productive and get your team a run.
Jarvis a fly ball to center his last time up. Freshman catcher from Brownsburg. Has just a few recent major leaguers he can look up to from his hometown. Lance Lynn, Drew Storen, Tucker Barnhart.
Yep. The flip side of this, if you're Nowacki, the pitcher, you're trying early in the count to throw balls down in the zone, get a strike that way. Trying to pitch to your defense right now.
He's trying to throw some ground balls, be much more democratic out there on the mound.
That's right. And that's what makes this game really tough. It's always that cat and mouse game that's being played that you got to try to win. Good pitch.
It's the outside corner for a strike, 2-1.
Really good pitch by Nowacki, but an even better take there by Jarvis because there's not much you can do with that pitch.
Nope.
That's the one.
Smacks that one just foul.
Just
turned in front of the bat.
Yep. That was a breaking ball that was hanging a little bit. That's a really good pitch to take a swing at. Jarvis just missed the double down the line.
Jarvis had 3 hits in 3 games last weekend against Mount Vernon Naz. 0 for this week so far, 0 for 8.
Now, if I'm Nowacki, I would try to throw a fastball down in the zone, either in or out, either way. If he hits a ground ball to second base or shortstop, you're okay with that.
Did he go?
Woo-hoo.
He held full count.
I'm not sure how the pitch wasn't called a strike. That was a really good pitch.
Penarski awaits on deck. Give a base open here. It's number 8 hitter you're dealing with, too.
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss. So here's the best go get it. Nowacki gets the strikeout. Throw one of those he's authored and an important second out.
It's a really good job pitching there by Nowacki. He just blows a fastball right by Jarvis there.
So Penarski walked, stole a base, and scored last inning.
This is one of those situations where in baseball, it's not always about how many hits you get in a game. It's when you get those hits. Right now would be a huge time for Marian to get a 2-out hit.
In for a strike. Wacky has pitched better than his ERA and his record have indicated today.
Most certainly.
And he's on the losing end right now, but he's keeping his team in the game. Just a bit high. A lot of break in that ball, but just as it got to the plate.
And you see the third baseman Samini in on the grass because you still got to respect the fact that Penarski may lay the bunt down, but it opens up that 5-6 hole for Penarski to drive something through there.
Nearly wore one. 2-1 to count.
I think Penarski's a little upset with himself for getting out of the way. You take the hit by pitch there to bring your leadoff man up.
Shortstop keeps runner at second, honest. Couldn't pull the trigger. 2-2.
Now you got to fight it for Penarski. Now you got to just put something in play and try to leg it out.
Full count. First three batters all reached. Wacky trying to minimize the damage and limit it to one.
Be a big momentum shift if you can get out of this with only 1 run scored.
Ground ball, second baseman. Penarski hustling down the line, but the short throw and the inning is over. So 1 run does score. It could have been more. Through 4. Knights 3, Pilots 1. You're watching Marian University Baseball on the ISC Sports Network.
Merchants Bank is one of the nation's top performing banks. Take our fixed rate CD, for example. At 4.75% APY, it's a great way to earn a higher interest rate than you do with a traditional savings account. Merchants Bank makes it simple. What you see is what you get. A great rate. No gimmicks, no minimums, no hidden fees. Merchants Bank, one of the nation's top performing banks. Hop on over.
I assume at some point you're going to watch some golf this weekend?
I will.
All right, not to confuse you, our next sponsor is Masters Heating and Cooling. When the action heats up, trust Masters Heating and Cooling in Indianapolis to keep your home cool. Visit mastersindy.com. Again, not officially tied to Augusta National Golf.
Sounds like Rory McIlroy's off to a good start, huh?
6 up going into today's action.
Yeah.
Now, were you the guy that could, pretty good golfer? Because a lot of times if you're a good baseball player, the swings completely mess you up. And as a decent, not to your level of baseball player, as a college tennis player, that completely messed with my golf swing.
Greg Rakestraw, I am so bad at golf. I hope to never play again. I enjoy watching it, but I hate playing it because I'm so bad.
You know, I actually am friends with one of Gary Player's sons. Son Wayne. And he told me some great advice one time. Said you should take 2 weeks off and then quit. 8, 9, and 1 coming up this time through for Bethel. Falsetti, Nadeau, Thorne, and Walters to the plate. That joke's funny regardless who tells you. When it's somebody famous' son,
no kidding. No kidding. Take 2 weeks off and then quit. Yes, sir, I will.
First pitch swinging, rolls the second baseman. Quick toss over to first, and there's one away. Falsetti, Nadeau now 0 for 2 today. There's Lucas Thorne. Thorne, the starting catcher in today's game for Bethel. You know, the guys, the athletes that were really good golfers. Off the hands, little liner, shortstop. Can he flick?
Oh, no way. No way. Put a star by that one, Greg.
That one might make social media.
That was outstanding by Mr. Coffey. Running in, kind of a tough ball. It's going to have some crazy spinny bare hands it throws in one motion. Really slick fielding shortstop.
Here's Walters. Fastball a strike. Well, pitchers are good golfers because they have time.
Yes.
Kickers, snappers, punters, good golfers. They have time.
Yep.
Hockey players, the weight transfer is the exact same.
Yep.
The slap shot translates to a golf swing exceedingly well. In for a strike.
I think you talked about that earlier. You pound the zone early, you get to expand a little bit late.
Yep. Not that much. 1-2 the count.
Hoag's going to be looking at about a 10-pitch inning here he's working on if you're not careful.
Walters 0 for 2. Ground ball to shortstop and strikeout as well. Another grass cutter. Charging, flicking, firing.
Wow, play that position,
every
kid.
bit of that 6-7 frame to stretch and nab that one. Hoag has been spectacular. His defense in Walters behind him has been every bit as good. Through 4.5 in Indy. Knights lead up by 2 on ISC.
Getting an internship here has been much easier than I anticipated. My friends at bigger schools are telling me, well, I need to live, close to this city so I can work for this company. Well, I'm already close to the city. I live here.
Still waiting? You could have been seen by an orthopedic specialist at Ortho Indy Urgent Care. Avoid the wait, cost, and drama of the ER. Ortho Indy Urgent Care. Orthopedic care without the drama. Find a location near you.
I want to thank our friends at Michaelis. Ground up building projects to round the clock of emergency security services. No one answers your prayers. The phone's quicker than Michaelis. Call 1-844-FIX-INDY. Alongside Chris Walker, Greg Rakestraw with you. Buddy, it's been too long. I've missed spending time in the booth with you.
No kidding, man. It's great to be back, sir. Got a nice day for 2 baseball games here in Indianapolis.
Rob Brown has game number 2 with Chris. Just about 35 minutes after the completion of game number 1. Again, this one will be 9. You can have a run rule to 7. Doesn't appear that way now. Next game will be 7. No run rule involved there. Games 3 and 4.
Well, I tell you what, if this game becomes a run rule game, Greg, it's going to mess up the pace we're playing at right now.
Looking ahead for Marian. Top of the lineup rolls back through. Coffee, Bender, and Pacina. Coffee reached on an error and scored his last time up. Coffee struck out his first time through, and again, Coffee makes all those great defensive plays. You have to lead off the next inning.
Of course.
And
he
rips that one for what will be a double. Coffee going to turn at second. Hill plays in front of him. He's not going anywhere. A double for Coffee.
Really like what I'm seeing out of Braden Coffee. Kid can really play the game.
Here's Bender. Bender made quick work his last time up. Just flared a fly ball to left field deep enough to give himself an RBI. For Bender, his 20th run batted in this season.
Now this time Tate's looking for something middle in, something he can pull.
Yep.
In worst case scenario, he gets his teammate Braden Coffee over to third base. Good take right there.
1-0 the count. Again, Bender from Lima, Ohio. Freshman, he's gotten his name in the starting lineup now 24 times this year.
Oh,
turns on this one.
Great swing.
Right fielder able to snag it. Heads up piece of base running by Coffee.
Yes.
Didn't stray too far from the bag. Puts a foot on and advances. So Bender does advance the runner. And there's one down.
It's a great at-bat by Tate Bender. Everyone on this team should be standing up at the dugout giving him 5 as he comes in, and they will be doing that. That's an outstanding team baseball right there.
So here's Pacina. And again, here comes the infield in. Pacina Single his last time up, tried to turn it into a double and was summarily thrown out at second.
Oh, this is one of those situations where if you're River Pacino, your eyes are so big. Runner at third, less than 2 outs, the infield's in, but you're still a young hitter, so you got to be patient, get the pitch you want, and do the damage on that pitch. Like that.
Oh,
he pulled it. Oh.
Good foul.
Just out in front.
One of 4 freshmen in the lineup for Marian today.
Just cannot overstate the importance of being able to play early as a college baseball player.
Just a bit high. Pacino had a streak. He had 5 consecutive multi-hit games that ended in the second game against Bethel yesterday. Swing and a miss. But here's the stat that, and they now have the runner caught between third and home. Still going and eventually tracked down.
Not sure what happened there.
So Coffey is retired as the second out of the inning. And again, Marian has left some potential in the base pass today. And I think he just clearly, as we are focused on him here, just misread.
Do you think the ball got by the catcher?
He did.
Gotcha.
So base is empty for Pacino. Pacino had back-to-back games, Saturday and Wednesday, where he combined for 15 runs batted in 2 games. Off the end of the bat, a sky-high fly ball. Left fielder, it will come down eventually. And it will do so in his glove as Dillon makes the play, and Marian puts a 0 on the board again. Bethel hanging around to the top of the 6th we go. Knights of the Pilots 3-1 as you're watching on ISC.
Still waiting? You could have been seen by an orthopedic specialist at Ortho Indy Urgent Care. Avoid the
This story is mad good.
Ice Spice? Who's that?
It's my ex, lemon lime soda.
This is intense.
I love you.
Ah, buddy, it'll be okay.
Or not.
Give many thanks to our tremendous ISC Sports Network crew. Thanks to Jordan Shue, Sean Walker, David Kahn, Dennis Glover, Aaron Van Wolde, Aaron Wheeler, and Eldon Wheeler and Daryl Tibbs. And alongside Chris Walker, Greg Rakestraw with you. Absolutely gorgeous day here in the Circle City. Whether your activities going to today's baseball game, say the Indy 11 game tonight, maybe checking out Indianapolis Indians baseball this evening. Spend a part of your day with us. Currently 61 degrees. Heading towards 68 by later this evening. 2, 3, and 4 coming up for the Pilots. Gaines, Delp, and Alicia. Gaines 0 for 2, struck out looking his last time through.
In the top of the 6th inning, the leadoff batter for Bethel is number 3, Elijah Gaines.
First pitch swinging. Bale will track it. Bale able to make the play. Spacious room here at this ballpark, especially kind of in and around the dugout area.
It's good to be playing at home for those situations because you got a tarp down there that may come into play, so you got to be careful. But obviously, Zach Bale knows the real estate very well. Nicely played.
Delp misses inside. Does Hogue on that fastball.
Tell you what, didn't miss by much. That's a really, really good first pitch fastball there.
Delp has the lone run scored for Bethel today. He hit the ball that catapulted itself above Hector Corona. at third base a couple of innings ago. Reaches out and sends that one in the same direction, but turns it foul. Count it 1-2. Ready to play guess the pitch count for Seth Hogue at this point. How many has he thrown so far?
Okay, so we are in
top
of six.
Yep. His third time in the lineup.
5.1 innings.
Yep.
I'm going to say 51 pitches.
Done a little more work than that. About to author pitch number 67 of the game. Hits the mound. Shortstop nabs it. Quickly flips it over to his right hand and Coffey. Again, he had the one ball kind of get stuck on him early in the game. Other than that, he's been spectacular, 2 down.
He moves side to side really well. He's got good feet, got a good strong arm. That is what a shortstop should look like right there.
Now batting for the Pilots is number 26, Angel Alicia.
That is the 8th ball hit to him.
Wow.
Of 21 batters in today's game.
Wow.
In for a strike.
I mean, when you're a shortstop, you love those kind of days, man. That is, get a lot of work in.
He has earned his scholarship today.
Yes, he has. Yes, he has.
Hogue has gone now 6 for a third consecutive appearance. Pitching into the 6th, I should say. And again, he has thrown 6 or better in 4 of his 8 starts this year. His longest outing was his first outing back on February the 7th at Bryan of Tennessee. Not bad when you come out and you throw 7 innings of 2-hit shutout baseball with a walk and 6 strikeouts.
That'll work.
The first week of the year.
And normally you're on a strict pitch count that early, right? But when you're pumping that many strikes, you're going to stick to that limit.
Count runs full.
That's a tough thing about pitching today, right? It's all power, power, power. They want the strikeouts, but man, strikeouts pile up the pitch count.
A little high on that one, but Alicia gave that a chase. Third year in the program for Hogue. Strike 3 called. And it is the second time that he has ended an inning on that outside corner. Through 5.5, it's 3-1 in favor of Marian as you're watching on ISC.
This is Paul. He loves running, music, and DIY home projects. In fact, he's remodeling his kitchen thanks to a home equity line of credit from Indiana Members Credit Union. They connected him with a loan officer, got him approved at a great low rate, and made it easy for him to make his monthly payment from anywhere thanks to IMCU's digital banking. Looks like Paul can do it all with a little help from IMCU.
They call him Mr. Tibbs. Look at Darryl up there in the elevated camera platform down the third base line. It's like he knows he's on camera or something along those lines. First of 2 that we'll have for you here on the ISC Sports Network. Again, it is a very, very busy April for us, the way we like it on the Marian campus. We're back on Tuesday for softball. Marian has made the NAIA softball finals in 2 of the last 3 seasons. Bit of a younger squad this year that Coach Fleming has put together. They're playing at Spring Arbor today. They'll host Grace Tuesday at 3. Catch John Natali, and man, that's won a state championship in his days as a high school coach. Don Ivey making his debut on the ISC Sports Network. Action starts at 3 o'clock on Tuesday. Here's Hector Corona. He's reached base both times, and he scored his last time up. Corona, one of 6 everyday players batting .300 or better for the Knights this year. Sprays this one down the left side, and it will get into foul territory. It's part of the new kind of team center in progress, the barn that you see. Obviously a chance to train on a more year-round basis. A lot of that previously done kind of across the way in the kind of general weight room area. Third time that Corona has led off an inning today. Did not know it was officially Bark at the Park night, but they're always welcome. Corona tattoos this one. Right fielder, center fielder give chase. Center fielder drifts over, and he's got it. And a lot of balls that have ended up about right there, about 3 paces in front of the track today, and there's one down.
This field is playing extremely big today because that ball was struck very well by Corona.
That was a lower half fastball that he turned on. Walter is able to drift over and make the play. Here's Zach Bale. Walked his last time up, made a phenomenal stretch on a ball thrown his way at first last inning, or 2 innings ago rather. Ooh. 1-1 the count.
That's one that Bale wanted right there.
Bale, all second team in the league a season ago. Batted .346 last year. Outside corner strike. 10 home runs and 48 runs batted in last season. A different year for Zach, but still a key part of frankly, a better baseball team.
Mm-hmm. Good take.
Excuse me, swing for a foul. Last year the Knights went 24-28. Went 18-18 in league play. That was a step up. Made it through 3 games of the Crossroads League tournament, beating Grace, then losing to St. Francis and Huntington. Didn't stay alive swing. This year's Crossroads League tournament being played up in Michigan. Starts on Wednesday, April 29th.
Be here before you know it.
Hop to home plate. Still 10 games in the regular season calendar for the Knights. They'll play a non-conference game at Kokomo Municipal Stadium against IUK on Tuesday. Then they go to Grace for games Friday and Saturday. Oakland City comes here on April the 21st. Taylor is here Thursday and Friday that week.
Good pitch.
Strike 3 called, and Bale had hoped to make the walk to first. He does not. And frankly, if Hogue's going to get that corner, Milwaukee should too.
He should. That was a great pitch. Perfectly placed on the outside corner. I think that is a strike. It's really good pitching.
Frankly, we kind of expected this from Hogue. Milwaukee has
opened our eyes.
Pitched above his weight, if you will, as far as what the numbers have said this year. Good for that young man.
Yes, he has.
Kerr sent a charging one last time against him. Lays off the high fastball this time, 1-0.
Kerr turned on an inside fastball last time and smoked one off the wall and left.
It lays off of that, 2-0 the count. Milwaukee has given his team an opportunity, and frankly, he saved some arms.
Big time.
Either late in this game or for activity tomorrow, or should they in game two? Yep. Here's the last blast by Kurt. But again, he's right off the Coach Morrell sign down there in the left field line. You give Kerr a green light here at 3-0 with 2 outs.
You know what? Why not? Why not? Turn him loose.
Not close. Ball 4. Not been many walks issued in today's game. That's the 3rd for Nowacki. This is the 24th, now 25th batter he has faced. Nowacki's averaged about 4 innings an outing. He's going a little deeper in the game, and again, deserves the opportunity.
Absolutely.
Raider.
Tough play.
Fields, and that is a fair ball and couldn't make it. So now here maybe is a chance to get some breathing room if you're Marian.
That's a play there where Cimini gets caught in between. As an infielder, third baseman primarily, as soon as you see that ball bounce in the dirt area by the plate, you have to be on a dead sprint in. You got to come and get it. That's going to be your only chance. You got to try to pick that off the short hop and throw on the run. But if you stay back at all, it's going to beat you there, and that's what happened.
Here's Jarvis. Jarvis struck out his last time up. That's just below the knees. And there's a handful of folks in the pen for Bethel, but nobody's actively throwing just yet.
Interested to see how this inning plays out. Nowacki gets the first 2 guys out, then he has that 2-out walk. A lot of times those come back to bite you. I want to see what happens here.
Jarvis swings at that one on his hands. And the count at 1-1. Pops him up. Right fielder coming in. He'll make the play, and again, another 0 on the board for Marian. Bethel hanging around, but the Knights do take a 3-1 lead to the top of the 7th, and our first of 2 today, as you're watching on ISC.
Hey, grab me 1 too.
Want to thank our friends at Miller Transportation, the official transportation sponsor of Marian Athletics. Some of the fans enjoying the bleacher seats down the left field line. Chris and I have the best seat in the house. We hope you are as well, watching us wherever you might be watching us from today. Here on the ISC Sports Network, our first of 3 baseball doubleheaders we'll have for you in the month of April here from MU Ballpark.
Greg, they gave us a very nice setup this time around, sir.
So we were next door, which was perfectly fine.
It was.
A little more cozier confines. We have basically been given kind of what is the de facto team room / locker room.
Yeah.
Guys are a little busy, in the dugout right now. We're here hanging out behind home plate, having a good old time doing it. Stout, Cimini, and Dillon, 5, 6, and 7.
Yeah, unfortunately for a home plate umpire, I have just as good a view of the balls and strikes as he does.
So Stout singled his last time up. That was the ball that was hit to the shortstop as he's trying to turn it, pitch for a double play, and got a tough hop. Stout has hit it hard twice. Want to know the count.
Yes, first at bat, the one he smoked right at River Pacina in center field. He's been rather unlucky today. Oh, actually, he's got a hit out of the other one.
2-0. No activity in the Bullpen, yeah, but I think it's about to start for Marian. Again, this is the 7th inning.
I don't remember many times Hogue started 2-0, started a count 2-0. Good pitch.
Missed inside.
Whoa. It's a good pitch.
Stout from Benton Central, played at Illinois College before making his way to Bethel. And misses. Ball 4. So leadoff man is aboard, and the only time that Bethel scored today is when they got the leadoff man aboard back in the 4th inning.
Coming to the plate, 35.
4 straight balls for Hogue. That is interesting.
Here's Samini. Samini at the number right in front of the plate that Jarvis made a really good play on back in the 4th. Samini shows bunt and sends that one foul. And Bethel, I think, taking the right approach. You've got 9 outs to get 2 runs.
That's right.
Move a man in scoring position.
Well, I was expecting him to bunt again. He's way up in the batter's box.
Third baseman Corona on the charge. They'll throw behind the runner. Stout back in plenty of time. And frankly, Dillon has 2 base hits coming up next, so. Corona in.
So you're watching Samini's form. See, he's up in the box, but when he gets his hands out, he's got him really close to his body, so he kind of takes away the good angle he's creating by being up in the box.
Does put the bunt down.
Great bunt.
Pitcher will field. Lofted over to Bale.
Oh, my goodness.
Error on the throw.
Yes, I think you're right.
Everybody's safe. Tying runs at first. Now we'll see if Dillon will be asked to do the same thing or if he was more of a run producer here.
You know, that's one situation where Hogue gets over, fields his position well, picks the ball up, but he kind of short arms the throw over there. It just didn't quite get to the spot. He's going to have time. Pitching coach is going to go out and have a conversation, probably just as much to talk about the defense, how they want to field this or what they think is going to happen. But this is where, you know, coaching, you can get, you know, people can, you know, criticize your decision and things, but I wouldn't be opposed to this situation where the way that Dillon has swung it today, let him swing the bat a little bit here. But again, I mean, conventionally, it makes sense to have him bunt, get the 2 runners in scoring position, and then go from there. So either way, but again, that's why you get paid the big bucks, man.
I would think the defensive alignment here would be keep the third baseman at third.
I'm with you. Have the pitcher field at third base
correct.
area.
Have the first baseman Bale coming in.
Second baseman go over to cover up. I'm with you.
You have a lefty getting ready in the pen here for Marian. But Stebbins that is starting to get loose for the Knights.
But either way, if you're Bethel, you've got to do some damage in this inning. You got to cut it in the lead right here.
Just trying to get a look maybe at there was going to be a tell there from Dillon. Single twice, stolen a base once, and thrown out trying to steal a base as well. And Bale is well on his way towards home.
Yes, he is.
Batter shows, bunt is placed down. They'll go to third, and they got him, yes. Could have done any better if you're Marian, 1 down.
No, that's a very nice play there by Hogue. Makes up for the error in the previous situation. Just fields and throws it quickly over third base for the force out there.
Now batting is number 9, Mateo Falsetti Nadeau.
So Nadeau now to the plate. So for 2. First pitch swinging, ground ball to second his last time up.
Oh,
and
wow.
1. 6. 3.
Wow.
Hogue was pretty casual about it, but able to make the play just the same. And we have officially hit stretch time in Indianapolis. 2 leadoff runners reach, and nobody gets further than second base. We'll let this take you to break on the ISC Sports Network.
To see the success that we've had around here has been very, very rewarding for me. My name is Steve Downing. I'm athletic director. We've been able to build buildings. We've been able to put up video boards. We've been able to build locker rooms, dining halls here, and I think a lot of that speaks to the M Club itself. You know, people are really excited about what we're doing here. We haven't had to sacrifice anything for our athletes, okay, in terms of clothing them, feeding them, or traveling them to events, and we've done it in a first-class way, and I'm really excited about what that means for the M Club itself.
So we've officially reached insurance run time for Marian. Penarski, Coffee, and Bender 9-1-2. Nowacki going to get a look here in the 7th. And again, nobody's throwing the pen for Bethel. There's players down there, but no activity. And the activity has now stopped in the Marian bullpen as well.
It's been a tremendously well-pitched baseball game, both teams.
It is rare at any level where both pitchers reach the 7th at this point, because apparently we're dinosaurs.
Exactly, exactly.
Nowacki came in at 1-6. And he's on the losing end today, but he has given Bethel a winning performance. 3rd trip through the lineup. Ends here for Marian with Penarski. Reached and scored back in the 3rd. And hit a ground ball to second with runners at 2nd and 3rd his last time up to end the inning. In for a strike. That was pitch number 88 for Nowacki in today's game. He is a local product from Mishawaka High School. Count at 1-1. Penarski lists this one down the left side, but it'll hit the barn in foul territory. You can see where the bullpen used to be. Bullpen now has been moved into foul territory for Marian. Bullpen still in the field of play in foul territory down the first base line for Bethel. And Penarski slices that back towards the neighborhood and not towards my Subaru. Count it 1-2. And yes, folks, that is a Speedway Subaru, which is the Subaru sponsor of Marian University Athletics, but in case you were wondering. Curveball out of the zone, 2-2 the count. Rolls over top of that one, Alicia. Able to snag it and step on the bag, and there's one down.
Not very difficult for Alicia there.
There's Coffee. Marian bats have been pretty explosive most this year. They've been in kind of fits and starts today. Coffee has one of a couple of extra base hits the Knights have in today's game.
This young man has been really impressive in my eyes today, defensively and at the plate here.
In for a strike. Last 2 years played at IU Kokomo. Just misses. Batted .250 last year. Was an everyday starter for the Cougars. It's in for a strike. IU Kokomo, one of 6 Indiana schools that play in the River States Conference, which is the kind of Indiana, Kentucky, parts of Ohio, West Virginia NAIA League. Count of 2-2. That league's a pretty good baseball league. I got some schools that take baseball seriously at that level. IU Southeast Oakland City have been pretty good the last couple of years. Count of 2-2. Pops this one up and foul.
It's a really good fastball by Nowacki in on the hands of Coffee. Really good battle here. 2 good players. You said it several times today, Greg. I mean, the Bethel coaching staff's got to be really happy with the job that Lucas Nowacki has done today for them. Really save some arms for the next game.
Foul ball. Frankly, there's not been many lengthy at-bats going either direction. Not because hitting's been poor, pitching's been that good.
Right.
But they have not had to go deep into counts.
Both pitchers have done a really good job of pitching to contact. Defensive guys have done a good job of making the plays. Oh.
Just a bit high, yep.
Woohoo.
Again.
Man, Braden, I'm not sure I would take that pitch if he throws it again. It's a little bit up.
Yep.
A little bit up.
And it broke late.
It did.
It broke once it got over the plate.
Yep.
Full count. Ball 4.
It's great at bat.
4th walk issued by Nowacki. Here comes Bender.
Tell you what, that's a really, as a coach, this is a situation where I would like to run here, be aggressive on the base pass, try to get Coffee, who's a very good runner, in the scoring position.
And that may be what this conversation is about here.
Yep.
Coffee. 12 stolen bases. There was an error on a pickoff throw with Coffee at first. Back in the 3rd. He would then go to 3rd and would score. On a fly ball by Bender, who is at the plate now. That does allow the chance for pitcher to start to loosen here. Just starting to throw in the bullpen for Bethel. Pitch that player coming up in a matter of moments.
I think we're being told the gentleman in the bullpen, maybe normally where's number 21, is it Lyons?
There
maybe?
you go. Now you know why I didn't know who that was. Noah Lyons loosening in the pen.
Let's see if Marian tries something, maybe like a fake bunt steal here. Really like to see Coffee on the move here early in the account.
Toss back. Given the way that Bender has handled the bat today, you would think maybe this is the moment where you go with the hit and run here. He's had a couple of productive outs in today's game.
And he has got a huge 4-hole to hit through there on the right side.
Runner goes. And on the transfer, ball got away.
Oh, my goodness.
Coffey's already been involved in 1 run down. Ball goes behind him.
He's
Now
safe.
can hit the extra bag. Yes, he does.
I tell you what, though, Braden Coffey's eyes got really big there because he could not afford to be in another bad base running situation. Oh, my goodness.
And again, Bethel, as they have had to do multiple times, will bring the infield in. And Bender already has 1 sacrifice fly. Every out he has recorded has been to the outfield. He has lifted the ball all 3 times.
And this is not one of those situations where you put him on because the gentleman on deck could be the best hitter in the league right now. Good
Turns
swing.
on this one, that'll get down for a base hit, and that will produce another run. So give Bender his second RBI of the day, and the Knights have a 3-run cushion.
It's a good piece of hitting there by Tate Bender. Got it off the end of the bat a little bit, but finds a hole out in right field for an RBI single. Very important insurance run.
Bender now with runs batted in 6 of his last 7 games. The second time in 3 games that he's had multiple RBI. And again, this meeting is nothing more than, hey, this guy's really good at the plate. Let's talk about how we're going to pitch to him.
I'm wondering is that how it started. Hey, this guy's really good at the plate. What do you want to throw him?
The fact that they've limited Pacina to 1 for 3.
It's a win.
He's been on.
I agree.
Been really good.
Yep.
So first visit by the catcher. Gives Lions a bit more time to get loose in the bullpen.
It's a great. Rivers just got under a couple balls today, and you're right. Here comes the pitching change. But he's just got under a couple balls today. If he can square one up, man, he can hit it a long way.
You know, I like this. Frankly, Nowacki's given you so much positive today.
Totally agree.
Bringing a fresh arm to the team's best hitter. I like this.
I like it too.
Nowacki's going to go 6 1/3. He is responsible for the runner at first base. He has allowed 4 runs. By my count, only 2 of those are earned. And he'll get a nice ovation from his teammates when he gets to the dugout. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we come back to MU Ballpark. 4-1, Knights lead home half of the 7th. You're watching on the ISC Sports Network.
Some say you have to choose between reaching for Mars or harnessing more energy from a star. Going faster than the speed of sound versus bringing clean water from out of the ground. We say, why not both? The choice then is Marian University's Whitaker School of Engineering. Discover success with purpose. Learn more at marian.edu/engineering.
Now, why are you showing my car like that? Come on now. Nobody's hit that bad boy today. We're in good shape. Zoom on the license plate while you're there. Noah Lyons making his 10th appearance of the season. 19 1/3 innings. Remember the old Derek Bell gag when he played for the Toronto Blue Jays?
Oh, they drove
they raffled off his car.
What was it's like a lime green or something. What was the color of that thing? Or
1990 was the color of it.
Yes.
Anyway, Lions 19 1/3 innings on the season. He is 1-1. This is his 10th appearance. They have all been out of the bullpen. His ERA is 9.31. He has walked 13. He has struck out 13, and he has given up 20 earned runs on the season. Lions, McCutcheon High School.
Once again, can you replay number 2, River Pacina.
There's Pacina. Pacina fly ball to left his last time up. High and in tight. Bender getting a good lead over at first. Pacina flares this one into right center field. Walters hustling over to snag it. And there's 2 down.
It's a nice job by Walters, ranging over in the right center field to make that play because that ball's hit and it's kind of tailing away from him a little bit.
Yeah, what Coffey has been defensively for Marian, Walters has been that guy for Beth in this game. In other words, he's been the guy that the courtesy phone has been ringing often for him out in center field.
And most of his work has been in that right center field gap. We've seen him range over that way quite a bit today.
Here's Corona.
Good pitch.
Big sweeping breaking ball in for a strike. Corona 1 for 2 with a run scored and a single. Hit by a pitch and a fly ball to center in his plate appearances today. First time he has been to the plate with runners on board. That ball hit Bender.
Ooh.
Can't tell if they got him on the leg or the oven mitt.
Yeah, no.
Alicio immediately goes over and puts his hand on his back saying, I'm sorry about that. In other words, I should have caught that.
which does Bender no good.
Ground ball. Second baseman knocks it down over
wow.
the first. Just couldn't make the pick. Ball away from the first baseman. Heads up, base running by Bender. He'll scamper over to third base.
I think that's probably a hit.
Let's give that as a base hit.
Yeah.
Runners on the corners with 2 down. And again, this and Matt is the difference in Marian having to work for this the last couple innings, or having a little room to work with.
A little more breathing room.
Corona will come out. They'll bring in a little extra speed at third base.
Running at first, number 42, Roman Utterback.
So Roman Utterback will come on to run here for the Knights. Utterback, a sophomore from North Montgomery High School. Utterback back in just enough time. Wonder if Utterback's job is to get hung out to dry here.
Just thinking that. See if it can be executed a little bit better than earlier in the game.
It's his 12th appearance of the season. Bale.
Fair ball.
Fair ball. Off the line. Fair ball. 1 run will score. Utterback will be waved around.
Oh, my goodness.
Kind of stumbled, but stayed upright. Bale with a double. And it is now 6-1.
Well, you talked about it. That gives you the breathing room you're needing. Kind of gets you out of grand slam territory going up 5. Really good piece of hitting by Zach Bale. Just takes a breaking ball and pounds it down the left field line. And that ball gets all the way over in that coffin corner area. Gets himself a couple RBIs.
So first 5 runs go on the docket of Nowacki. Last run goes against Lions. And here's Kerr. We bashed one a couple of trips ago. Sweeping breaking ball in for a strike. But now for the first time, a little space to breathe here.
Yes, sir.
Now let's see just how long kind of Hogue is going to be given from a leash standpoint in terms of, does he maybe try to go for the complete game of a 9-inning variety?
This lineup is just relentless, man. You just can't take a break. I mean, Nowacki pitched a really good ball game there.
So 3 runs in the inning for Marian. 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, and now 3 in the 7th. Two and 1. There's the committee meeting, but nobody is throwing in the Marian pen currently. A similar story in the Bethel pen down the way. Time is granted. And noted. Now you get the offensive timeout that is associated with that. As you can tell, we've got the field well microphones. You can hear the conversation. So batter had called time independently, and now head coach comes out and asks for time.
Coach Miller calls time, goes out, gets his team huddled together, talk about a little strategy, slow everything down.
Tell us about Todd Miller.
You know, I've come to form a relationship with Coach Miller. I think he's done a really good job here in a couple of years. Enjoy talking baseball with him. You know, he's always looking for some good players to join his program, and so I think he's done a really good job in a short amount of time here, as we've seen with their record this year, right?
See on your screen, 27-11 translates to 20-6. Todd in his second year. Foul ball. Todd came here from the Division I ranks, was at Davidson. Played with Hanover College. He played both football and baseball for the Panthers. So he has spent time D3, D1, D2, every level. Frankly, that's rare that you've got somebody that has done that.
It really is.
But in this day of roster fluidity, transfer portal, et cetera, I think that's very advantageous. Kind of an idea as to, all right, exactly what level a guy should be playing at.
Not just a matter if the player will listen to the coach, though, right?
Correct.
A lot of times the players have a lot of people in their ears telling them things that aren't necessarily true.
Full count. Curveball, a beauty.
Good
Swing and a
pitch.
miss. Got Kerr tied in knots. The inning is over. But Marian got the breathing room they were hoping for. They score 3 in the inning and through 7. It is Knights 6 and Pilots 1. You're watching Marian baseball on ISC.
This is Molly. She loves road trips, hikes, her dog Max, and cars that fit her lifestyle. Like this cool new ride that she got with help from Indiana Members Credit Union at a great low rate. And for when she's on the go, IMCU makes it easy for her to pay from anywhere thanks to their digital banking. Looks like Molly is really getting the max from her credit union.
To the top of the 8th inning we go. Hogue on for his 8th inning of work. He retires an out in this inning. It's the longest outing he has had this year. He is sitting on 83 pitches in today's game. Jack Nunley is going to lead off the inning for Bethel. They'll go with a pinch hitter. This is in Thorne's spot in the lineup, who is 0 for 2. Nunley, a freshman from Mishawaka Marian High School. So 18's going to re-enter here. Nunley will have a chance to hit. Nunley on the season, 10 for 43. That translates to 233. That's 3 runs batted in. Lone run for Bethel scored in the 4th. Top of the lineup, and Walters rolls back through following this batter. Outside corner strike.
Pop that one. Still got good zip on the fastball.
Second baseman lets it get to him. Over to Bale, and there's one down. And in 6 of 8 innings, Hogue has retired the leadoff batter.
And if you're going to do that as a pitcher, you're going to have a lot of success.
So here's Walters. A couple of ground balls to shortstop his last couple of times up. Walters came in batting .290 for the season. As the bells chime for 3 o'clock. In off the hands. Fair ball. Toss to first.
Nice play.
Got him. The only debate was, did he keep his foot on the bag? The answer is he did. 2 down.
Nice play there by Corona. Good backhand, good strong throw over to first base. And finished off by the nice stretch by Zach Bale.
So here's Gaines. Take a look. Did he keep the foot on the bag?
He
he did.
He sure did.
And that's what the conversation is about here.
Wonder will the coach ask him to talk to the home plate umpire on this one?
First base umpire is closer than we are, but I think you and I kind of had the same.
Yep.
Just kind of hesitation.
Ooh. It's close. I think he stayed on just long enough, though. And you know what? I don't think there's no replay, so
it was frankly a more definitive look in the positive for Marian from the other side of the bag than it was this one.
Yes, it was. Just very rarely do you see this get overruled by the home plate umpire.
Right. Because you're asking the guy who's further away to make the call.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of one of those also common courtesies amongst umpires, right? Where you just can't show up a guy that way.
You're not going to show up your colleague at the first base line. Here's Gaines. He had the foul pop up that Bale tracked down in front of the tarp.
Oh.
That misses low. Gaines 0 for 3 today for the former Orleans Bulldog. Turns on that one foul. Ground ball. Second baseman's got it. And Hogue has retired the side. And that is the 3rd time in 8 innings, make it 4th time in innings. He has done exactly that. This time all of the ground ball variety. Marian leads it by 5. The home half of the 8th we go on ISC.
When you have back or neck pain, you'll try anything for relief. Anything.
Whoa! Honey?
Honey, it was mustard seed.
For real options, get your back in front of the spine experts at Ortho Indy. Ortho Indy Spine. This is your way back.
Today is Alumni Day at Marian University. Alums ranging from the early 1970s till present day. Kurt Goldner on your screen. Player here and longtime coach here as well. Good to see him as part of the festivities today as well. Greg Straw, Chris Walker with you here on the ISC Sports Network. Starting to see again a little bit of activity in the Marian pen. Question mark now is, you give Hogue the chance for the 9-inning complete game?
I think you do, man. I mean, he's got to be right around 90, 95 pitches.
Was Deacon Spencer starting to just throw a little bit down in the bullpen. Johnny Rader 7, 8, 9 coming up this time through for Marian.
And I'm certain Seth Hogue is going to be begging to go back out in the ninth.
It's in for a strike. Rayner reaching an error his last time up. That was the high hopper to the third baseman. Swing and a miss.
Nice pitch there by Lyons.
Rayner officially 0 for 3 today. Game just now past the 2-hour mark.
For a 9-inning ball game. Wow.
Curveball tails out of the zone. Rayner had a game earlier this year where he had 5 hits. Off the hand, center fielder Walters coming in and gets there in time. Well, in honor of the late Chuck Norris, we can break out an old Bob Sanders joke. 75% of the earth is covered by water. They're 25% covered by Walters in center field. There's one down.
As you said earlier, he's played a really good center field today.
So pinch hitter coming in here. This was Jarvis's spot in the lineup. Cole McManus will get a look here. And Cole has been a most everyday player. 33rd appearance for Cole, 24 starts. Redshirt senior from Naperville, Illinois.
Know that area well. Really nice suburb.
A couple of 0 for 4 games earlier this week. It's in for a strike. Cole still batting .310 for the season, 6 home runs and 30 runs batted in. Naperville, the home of North Central College, Division III powerhouse in football.
Well, Naperville Central and Naperville North have been really good football high school programs over the years as well.
In for a strike, 0-2 the count. Jarvis has been 0 for 3 in this spot earlier. McManus sends that one foul.
Looks like there's another pinch hitter in the on-deck circle as well.
Two games played for McManus last year. Added .242 a season ago. Zeke Bonilla is the batter on deck. Strike 3 called.
Really good fastball on the outside part of the plate there. Strike 3.
The Lions has faced 6 batters. He's retired the last 3 to give up. Does have a run on his docket in the last inning, but has now struck out 2 of the last 3 batters he's faced. There's Bonilla. Bonilla's 2 for 7 this year. This is his 7th appearance, all as a reserve. From Chicago. Last got an at-bat last weekend against Mount Vernon Nazarene. That's both of his hits this season in the game against Goshen from back in early March.
Is that the big score games, I think?
Yeah, Marian had so many hits that I went 3 for 6. And I last played a college sport 28 years ago. Curveball, a beauty.
The 2-0 breaking ball there. If you're Zeke Bonilla, you're sitting dead red fastball and you don't get it and you take it. So that's good discipline as the hitter as well.
Ground ball.
Tough hop.
Second baseman made it look easy.
Yep.
Slings over to first, and the inning is over. We'll see if Hogue goes to the complete game. Looks like a reliever could be coming in for him here.
Oh, it is.
6-1 after 8 as you're watching Marian baseball on ISC.
Merchants Bank is one of the nation's top performing banks. Take our fixed rate CD, for example. At 4.75% APY, it's a great way to earn a higher interest rate than you do with a traditional savings account. Merchants Bank makes it simple. What you see is what you get. A great rate. No gimmicks, no minimums, no hidden fees. Merchants Bank, one of the nation's top performing banks. Hop on over.
So to the top of the ninth we go. Hogue's day is done. He will go 8 innings. He'll give up 1 run, 4 hits. Hogue was fantastic. He faced 29 batters, so just 5 above the minimum for that level of time. Coming in to replace him is Deacon Spencer. Deacon getting his 6th appearance of the season. He threw an inning against Mount Vernon Nazarene last Saturday. 2 hits, 2 runs, and 2 strikeouts. Deacon, a senior from Frankfort.
Frankfurt hot dog. What an impressive pitching performance by Seth Hogue today. Seth Hogue, I'm sorry. That was just really fun to watch. He really filled up the strike zone with all of his pitches. Saw a ton of fastball strikes. The breaking ball was good. Thought I saw a couple of changeups in there as well. But he was just really, really impressive in filling up the strike zone.
Hogue looking for his 6th win of the season. And again, give you an idea of the year that Marian has had. Of their primary starters, Leusinger is 6-1, Hogue is 5-2, Cook is 5-1. We've located Rob Brown, by the way. Chris Adams is 6-2.
And I tell you what, if it weren't for a tremendous comeback from Bethel, Evan Cook would have gotten his 6th win yesterday. Because when he had 13 strikeouts and 3 walks in his outing in the first game yesterday, and he just couldn't hold on to it.
Here's Delp, who has the lone run scored for Bethel in this game. A couple of ground balls to shortstop as well. He officially 1 for 3. Counted 0-2.
I think Evan was removed in that game when he was up 7-2 with the bases loaded. And all those runs came in and Bethel just kept scoring.
There is not necessarily a closer per se out of the bullpen for Marian. Swing and a miss. Spencer makes quick work, and there's 1 down. 4 different players have combined for 5 saves. If there is a player whose numbers out of the bullpen get your attention, it'd be Cabe Stebbins, who is 4-0 with 26 innings pitched, only 2 starts, and his ERA is sub-4.
Sounds like they kind of employ the old Craig Counsell method for the Chicago Cubs. They just want out-getters, right? Whoever can get outs.
Here's Alicia. Shortstop in coffee, as he has done so many times before, makes the play, and Bethel is down to a final out of game number 1.
Batting for the Pilots, 27, Jesse Stout.
So here's Stout. Stout has reached twice, including a walk his last time up. He was a player forced out at third when Hogue did a great job in fielding the bunt. Game changed in the 7th. Marian's never trailed. But it was 3-1 going to the 7th inning. As that hops to home plate. First 2 runners reached for Bethel. They have the tying run at first base. Bunt into an out. Turn a double play. Marian scores 3 times.
That does it.
That's where we are right now. 2-0.
We are looking at a 2-hour and 15-minute 9-inning game. That's a good pace.
Spencer hoofing it up there. 3-0. Samini due up on deck for Bethel. And a 4-pitch walk. So Stout reaches in 3 different plate appearances today.
Batting for the Pilots is number 35.
6 strikeouts for Hogue. Allowed 4 base hits and walked a batter.
Really good outing. Really, really good outing.
In for a strike. Samini officially 0 for 3. Spencer can focus on the young man at the plate.
Ouch.
Almost clipped him 1-1 the count. The starting pitching has been so good for Marian. A lot of guys in the bullpen don't have that much work. The outing last week for Spencer was his first since mid-March. Count at 2-1.
These relievers get so used to coming in pressure situations. Sometimes when they come in these situations, it's hard for them to focus. Ouch.
3-1.
Oh, Jarvis, that's a painful block there. That got a lot of skin.
That was all hand.
Yes.
He short hopped that with one hand, basically.
Jeez.
Challenge with a fastball, and may see more of the same here at full count.
I think you should see the same thing here.
Stout will get a head start at first. This one sent to right field. Right fielder was playing shallow, but able to track it, back it up. Penarski, and that is the end of game number 1. Make it 21 league wins for the Marian Knights. They now get to 28-11 overall. They beat Bethel 6-1. Final thoughts, partner, on game number 1.
Really impressed by the pitching from both staff, both starting pitchers today, but Marian got a few more hits, scored a few more runs. They get the win today. Great game.
Seth Hogue runs his record to 6-2 on the season. Nowacki, the tough luck loser for Bethel. He'll fall to 1-7. Give us about 35 minutes or so. A little before 4 o'clock, we'll have game number 2. Rob Brown will join Chris for that one. For now, a temporary goodbye from MU Ballpark. Knights win game number 1, 6-1 on ISC.